Okay, so the holidays are magical, but they can be tough on the wallet, like seriously tough. Anyone else feel that?
Oh, absolutely. And that's what makes this deep dive so interesting. We're exploring ways to, make the holidays a bit easier on the budget.
Exactly. We're looking at, got this great article all about using Dollar Tree finds to make the holidays, more affordable and more like personal.
It's all about DIY decorations, gifts, and activities that won't break the bank.
Right. Dollar Tree Christmas crafts specifically. That's our focus.
It's amazing what you can do with a little creativity, especially when you're trying to, stick to a budget.
For sure. And it's not just about the money. It's about like adding that personal touch.
Yeah.
By making things that are unique and really special.
Absolutely. Instead of, let's say, buying a generic Santa from the store, you could make a whole marshmallow village, like with your kids to put on the mantle. It's cheaper, more unique, and it's a fun activity, for the whole family.
I love that. And speaking of families, let's talk about crafting as a way to bring everyone together during the holidays.
Oh, for sure. It's a chance to put the phones down, and really connect. And it encourages creativity.
Right. You're working together, you're problem solving. It's like a digital detox, but with glitter.
Exactly. And the memories you make, those are, priceless.
Totally. Okay, so let's get into some of these project ideas. One that I thought was super cute was the bottle brush trees.
Oh, yeah. Those are adorable. And you can personalize them so easily.
Right. Like paint them, add some glitter, maybe even a tiny little bird's nest.
Yeah.
Make them really unique for whoever you're giving them to.
Yeah. Like you can tailor each tree to the person you're giving it to. It's a really nice way to personalize a gift.
It's like you're giving a little piece of yourself, but without, the stress of spending a ton of money.
Exactly. And speaking of gifts, the article has some other great ideas too. Like, remember those marshmallow decorations we mentioned?
Oh, yeah. Those were so cute.
Those are super fun to make, and you can get the kids involved.
Right. And it's so much cheaper than buying pre-made decorations. Plus, let's be real, sometimes those homemade gifts are the ones that people, really treasure.
I think so, yeah. Because they show that you put in the effort, that you thought about the person. It's not just like something you grabbed off the shelf last minute.
Okay, so we talked about gifts. Now, let's switch gears a little and talk about some fun family activities. This one stood out to me, the gingerbread house candle holder.
Oh, yeah. That one's great. And the base they use is so clever. It's actually a plastic dollhouse from Dollar Tree.
Really? That's amazing. I never would have thought of that. Okay, so how does it work?
So basically you transform it, right? Like with fabric paint and acrylics, and then of course glitter. Can't forget the glitter.
Of course not. Glitter is essential.
Right. And then you put it on like a Dollar Tree cutting board. And they use a candle plate too. It's way cheaper than those pre-made gingerbread house kits.
Yeah. It sounds so much fun. And it's something the whole family can do together. Like everyone can decorate their own section of the gingerbread house.
Yeah. It can become like a family project, maybe even a tradition.
I love that. And it's a good reminder that the holidays don't have to be about spending a ton of money to have those special moments.
Right. It's about spending time with your family and, just enjoying being together.
Absolutely. Okay, there was another project that caught my eye, the snowy candle holder made from, get this, a vase.
Oh, that one's so pretty. It's actually really simple. You just cover a glass vase with, that silver glitter contact paper?
Yeah.
And then you add layers of glitter. The article suggests silver and like a sparkling crystal glitter.
Okay, so sparkly.
Right. And then just add a flameless candle. Boom. Beautiful centerpiece.
And I'm guessing you could get creative with it, use different color glitters or add some embellishments or,
Oh, totally. That's the best part about these Dollar Tree crafts. You can really personalize everything. Make it your own.
It's like you're taking these simple things and turning them into something really special. And it doesn't have to cost a fortune.
Exactly. And that's what's so great about it. It's taking the ordinary and making it extraordinary, making the holidays magical, without breaking the bank. Yeah, it really is all about seeing what you can do with, simple stuff.
Yeah, this whole deep dive is really making me rethink how I do the holidays. Why spend so much when you can just, DIY it? And it's not even just about the money, like you were saying. It's about that feeling of accomplishment you get.
Exactly. And you can share that with your family too. Like, remember that gingerbread house candle holder? Imagine like your kids lighting a candle in something they made.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they help make it,
Yep.
special.
Exactly. You can totally bring that energy to other things you do for the holidays too.
Oh, like what kind of stuff?
Well, like those bottle brush trees. Instead of just decorations, you could turn that into a family activity. Set up a little station with paints and glitter and all that. Let everyone make their own. Oh, that's so cute. It could be like a new tradition. Everyone puts on some music and makes their own trees.
Yeah, and then you could put them all together,
Yeah.
as a centerpiece or just around the house.
I love that. And, I bet you could do the same thing with those marshmallow decorations. Turn it into a crafting night.
Oh, totally. Give everyone some supplies and let them go nuts. You
Yeah.
could even make it a competition, See who makes the funniest one.
A little competition never hurt anyone, especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
But speaking of competition, there was another project that I thought was so cool. The Deco Mesh Wreath. They made it from a witch's hat.
Oh, yeah. That one is so clever. When I first saw it, I was like, how are they going to do that? But it's actually really cool.
I know, right? It's such a creative way to use stuff, and that's what I love about Dollar Tree Crafts. It's all about thinking outside the box. Like, what can you do with this random thing?
Right. And the article even talks about how you can customize it, with different colors of mesh and ribbons and ornaments. You could even add some natural stuff too, like pine cones or berries. For a more rustic look, I can totally see it on my front door.
And it's so much cheaper than buying a wreath. Plus, you made it yourself, so...
It's like a win-win for your wallet and your creativity. But, this all kind of ties into like the real meaning of the holidays.
Totally. It's so easy to get caught up in buying stuff, But this deep dive is a good reminder that it's really about simple things, spending time together, making memories.
So true. And I think it's even more special when it's budget-friendly, too. It takes the pressure off. You can just focus on having fun.
Exactly. It's not about the stuff, it's about the experience. And, maybe if we do this more, we can even inspire other people to do it too.
Ooh, I love that idea. Like a ripple effect of people being creative and, spending less, focusing on what really matters.
Right. It starts with small things like a trip to Dollar Tree and a little imagination.
So true.
Yeah.
But before we wrap things up, we should probably talk about gifts.
Oh, yeah. Handmade gifts are the best. They're personal and they don't have to be expensive.
And they show you care,
Right.
Like in a world where everything is mass-produced, it means something to get a gift that someone made just for you.
It's like a real expression of love. And sometimes those are the gifts that we keep forever,
Totally. They have so much meaning. Okay, so we talked about bottle brush trees. What about those snowy candle holders? They would make great gifts, too.
Oh, for sure. They look so fancy. And you wouldn't believe they're made with Dollar Tree stuff. The article even shows you how to do it step by step.
That's good, because some of these DIY projects can be a little intimidating if you're not like a crafting expert.
Yeah, this one is super simple. It's like instant holiday magic.
And it's way more special than just buying a candle from the store. Shows you put in the effort.
Totally. Every time they light that candle, it's like a little reminder of you.
Oh, and it might even inspire them to try some DIY projects, too.
Exactly. Okay, so we talked about bottle brush trees and candle holders. What about the gingerbread house?
Oh, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to get that as a gift?
It's so cute, and it's a great example of repurposing stuff. Like, remember, they used a dollhouse for the base? It's like upcycling.
Yeah. And it's good for the environment, too. You're reducing waste, so it's like a triple win. You're saving money, you're making a cool gift, and you're helping the planet.
Exactly.
Right.
That's a good message, especially around the holidays.
Totally. It's about being festive and mindful at the same time.
Okay, so we covered gifts, but I think we should talk about, like, the bigger picture of crafting.
Oh, yeah. Like what it really means to make things, especially around the holidays.
It's not just about the stuff you make. It's about being creative and feeling good about yourself. It's about connecting with people.
Yeah, and I think that's even more important around the holidays. When things can get stressful, it's a good way to slow down and relax.
Totally. It's like self-care. It's about using your hands and your mind to make something. And anyone can do it.
And it's a good way to connect with people, too. Like imagine sitting around with your family working on a project together.
It's the perfect way to get in the holiday spirit.
It doesn't have to be complicated either. Like those marshmallow decorations or the candle holders. Everyone can do those.
And everyone can make them their own. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
It's all about having fun and expressing yourself.
Right. It's not about being perfect. It's about being creative. And I think that's a good thing to remember, especially around the holidays.
Totally. When everything is about buying the best stuff, It's nice to remember that you can make awesome things yourself.
It doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult. It feels good to make something.
And that feeling lasts longer than the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, it's something you can do all year round.
It's a way to make your life more beautiful and to connect with people.
That's a great way to put it. I think that's a good place to stop for now.
We'll be back soon with the last part of our Dollar Tree deep dive.
All right, so we're back. And we've been talking all about how Dollar Tree can help you, make the holidays amazing without spending a ton.
It's not just about saving money, though.
Right.
We've seen how these DIY projects can be really meaningful. You get to, use your creativity, make things with your family.
Yeah, it's like a whole different way to think about the holidays.
Yeah.
But before we finish up, I wanted to go back to something we talked about earlier. This article is really just a starting point.
Oh, for sure. It's like a recipe. You can follow it exactly, or you can, use it as inspiration and make it your own.
Okay, so let's say our listener is at Dollar Tree, right now, ready to get crafty. What advice would you give them?
Don't just look in the holiday section, Walk around the whole store, see what catches your eye.
Ooh, I like that. It's like a treasure hunt, but for creativity.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to combine stuff in weird ways. Remember that witch's hat wreath? That was so creative.
Maybe you see some sponges and think, snowmen. Or some burlap and think rustic gift tags.
Exactly. It's all about looking at things differently.
This is making me want to go to Dollar Tree right now. But before I do, any last words of wisdom for our listeners?
Just remember to have fun, Don't worry about being perfect. Let your creativity flow and share what you make with people you love.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So to everyone listening, go forth and unleash your inner Dollar Tree crafting superstar. Make some magic this holiday season. And if you come up with any awesome creations, let us know.
Happy crafting, everyone.
And that's a wrap on this deep dive into Dollar Tree holiday magic. Thanks for listening.